Hello, my name is Beck and welcome to a spoiler-free review for Heartstopper Volume 4 by Alice Oseman. This is a story that follows Charlie and Nick, and Charlie is a boy in high school who is gay. Nick has just started at the school, I think, or Charlie has just noticed him, and so this is a boy meets boy story, boy falls in love, and it's just lovely and wholesome, and the other volumes in the series I have loved so far. I've given 5s and 4.5, 4 stars to them, so I really do enjoy these, and this is no different. This one follows obviously along with what has happened already, so I can only briefly go into what actually occurs in here, otherwise obviously I'll spoil things and I don't want that to happen. So obviously it's a romance between Charlie and Nick, and at the moment there is a bit of tumultuous things going on under the surface, and that involves mental health and family stuff going on. So I like that this took a bit of a deeper step into, I guess, the psyches and the identities of these characters, because at the beginning they were very much just getting to know each other and they were kind of trying to understand their feelings and their sexualities, and now it's gotten to the point where their families know Charlie and Nick, they've had introductions, and so it's nice to see stuff that is now simmering and also being dealt with. And one thing that I took away from here is the mental health narrative, and I really loved the way that it was handled. Everything so far of a more dire nature or a more tense nature in these books, or in these volumes rather, have been handled in a way that is very understanding and very mature, rather than just using them as a mechanism to push the plot forward. And I really like it when there is that slowing down and that thought involved, because that means that it's taken seriously, but it's also not something that massively dominates the plot in an overarching there is no hope way. And I really love in this one how mental health was taken very seriously, and it was also approached from, you know, Nick's perspective, because he's 16, he doesn't know what he's doing. And so I really like that that was handled in a way that, yes, it started with Nick and Charlie and help was sought after, and I really like that. It's a very healthy narrative, I guess is what I'm trying to say. However, when I think about the pacing, I love the plot obviously and I love the characters in here, but it felt a bit jarring in the pacing for this one. So I only gave this one a 4 stars compared to in the past when I've given out 4.5s and 5s, because for this one a lot of information just got dumped at 2 integral moments, and I understand how that worked as like a kind of catch up for the reader, but at the same time it felt jarring because the book just kind of stopped and it was like, oh, here is what happened, I'll catch you up on the way. And so it felt like an information dump, and that was disappointing to me, and it just took me out of the story and it pulled away from moments and feeling close to these characters. It took me out of it and it made me kind of seem overarching, like I was looking back, and I didn't like that mechanism in the plot. Apart from that though, I did really enjoy what was going on in here, again with the healthy approaches to mental health. I love how Charlie and Nick are developing together, and I particularly enjoyed Tori in here, Charlie's sister. She had some brilliant lines and I was laughing out loud at those, so I really like that she's being developed kind of on the sidelines as well. She was great. I really liked her in this one. I really liked her in the other volumes too. Whenever she has a line or two I tend to laugh aloud at them, so that was no different in here. So overall I guess I just really liked this, aside from those information dumping moments which were diary entries from Nick and Charlie. I didn't really like those. I liked how Charlie's mental health was conveyed and how it was spiraling and how the families were involved in various scenarios. So I do like how things unfurled in here, character-wise and plot-wise. Pace-wise, it was a bit up and down. For the most part, it was okay though, so I'd have to give this a 4 stars. I did really like it, and the art style has really grown on me. I thought it was simplistic when I first started the series, but it conveys so much emotion and so much character and depth, and I can always tell everybody apart, so it's very individualistic as well, which I really like. So I wanted to say thank you to Hachette for sending this to me, because this is a volume that I got from the publisher, and as soon as it arrived I devoured it because I adore this series. I can't wait to go back and reread them. If you like Heartstopper as well, and if you're excited about the Netflix adaptation that is coming, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to chat to you about Heartstopper. Let me know what your favorite character is. If you're just hanging around and you don't know what to say, leave me a purple heart in the comments. But thank you again so much for watching this video. I can't wait to come chat to you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.